Okay, I think we're live. Should be live, so they can't access stream key. Let me just double check everything. Don't have an intro yet. Maybe we'll do without the intro going on for now on, but I just want to see if we're live on YouTube, make sure everything's okay in that aspect. Oh yeah, we're live. Okay, we're good. Okay. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. Okay. So, let's just see. Okay, yeah. What's up, XRP Queen? That was quick. Okay. So, I mean, it's, I had got my sunlight today before it got cloudy here. Had my morning meal, had some fruit, a little bit too much fruit. Now I'm feeling tired. Have another espresso. Got an espresso machine here, so yeah, you know how it is. But yeah, ultimately, when we get into kind of what we're looking at in the markets, the charts here, I mean, profits were taken. I can't show you the exact how much was realized so far in this trade, but it was a good amount. It was definitely a good amount, probably like $1,000 was realized profit in this trade, which is really good. And BYDFI, what's up, Johnny M? And oh, what's up, Wonder? We got a nice little crowd today so far. So yeah, ultimately, what's going to happen next? Weekly's looking promising. Green, Hack, and Ashy. I mean, sometimes they're duds. You look at here. You had a little bit of green, they came down. A little bit of green, then came down more. So it could play, go back and forth. But even there, well, that was right. It did take at the bottom there. It did take a while, but. I think if you're in the ballpark that this is a post-halving year, this is a year we generally should do well, then you would think that ultimately we should be able to get to, let's say, 103 or back up to all-time highs or whatever by end of April and sometime in May is possible. Trigger wave right there. I mean, most of these do give you something pretty decent. That was a big jump. This took a while, but. Then you had that one. I'm trying to think here, man. I mean, yeah, your guess is as good as mine. It's hard to say exactly how much this will bring us up. If it needs 6 days to confirm. Well, it's not even printing yet, but you have the green, Hack, and Ashy. It's not impossible. I would say 120 could be a goal by the summer. That's probably the highest I could see us going. I guess, yeah, I don't think you would get to 150 by summer. Probably 120 is possible on the higher end, and then hopefully 150 by the end of the year. CryptoFace just posted on Twitter a little while ago something about potentially going up to 150. I don't know if he said this year, but 150. So yeah, fine, Cali Crypto. You don't think Bitcoin's going to no all-time high anytime soon? Well, yeah, I guess it's a little bit far away. 110 is what we would need. Not exactly there. I guess it was kind of a clean rejection from 100K, almost too obvious, you know what I mean? Well, 110, really, 10% more, but still. So yeah, I always appreciate you guys smashing the like button, all that good stuff. Just wanted to look here a little bitty. Let's see. Yeah, I think 92 is, you're probably going to easily get up to 91, 92 here. I don't see why you shouldn't. ETH. It would be anticlimactic we rejected from 2100. I think 2150 is absolutely a big possibility here. Let's see. And then, if you're looking at rare bullish signs, here's one that's not quite forming, but really damn close. That's coming up there. Oh, wait, no, actually that wouldn't be. Well, it depends how that green dot forms. That could not be, maybe it won't be a true bull div there, but it's still a bull sign, deeper wave like that. So it's still a pretty bullish sign, I would argue, which is good to realize. And yeah. And if you guys are interested in making some of these trades, like I mentioned, BYDFI is really, really good. Check it out, 15% bonus cash back, in addition 10% off your fees for life. Similar thing with BloFin, 10% off your fees for life. And then if you get higher trading volumes, which I know a lot of you are capable of, you can get a Rolex, money to buy a Rolex at least to let you withdraw it. So that ends April 8th. Let's check it out. Two of the best exchanges I think to use right now. If you want to get Bitcoin conference, check it out. 10% off my link down below. I'll be there. Anyway, yeah, I mean, a few ETH versus Bitcoin, so that's the thing. Snake eyes in the weekly. I'll take it. I mean, the last time we saw snake eyes in the weekly was probably a long time. Okay, so kind of first time ever. I mean, you could maybe make some argument that December 2017, right before we jumped up. Yeah, that was kind of, I wouldn't even compare that actually. First time ever bull sign here. Where does this bring us? I mean, hopefully at least, if we can get back to where we were at the end of frickin' or mid 24, I mean, I think a lot of people would be pretty happy. And I think there's possibilities here. Monetary policy wouldn't, tell us that, but yeah. I think it'll go down when he has tariffs in the second? I think that's already factored in, XRP Queen. I think that, that we already know about that. That's kind of already factored in, so I don't think that's going to affect price too much. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. It's hard to say. For our history with tariffs, from what I think with tariffs is I think the lion is kind of a lot of all talk on it. And I think, the moment things kind of get real ugly with that, he kind of backs off, it seems like. He tries to, I think it's more of a negotiation tactic in a lot of ways. So I don't think anything's going to get too bad with that. Also, I mean, you have yields coming up, which is not the best thing for mortgage rates or whatever, they're potentially coming up a little bit. I think they'll eventually come down as altcoins start to gain more strength, I would hope. Pentoshi, I was looking at some of Pentoshi's tweets, which are pretty good to look at, I think. Let's actually take a quick look at... let's see, give me 1 second here. Because I know Pentoshi was posting something interesting. He was more not extremely... not extremely bullish like, many would have hoped. So for the bears out there, yeah, I mean, that's kind of, he was more neutral. I don't know. It seems like he doesn't really know what's going to happen. But let's see, no new highs. Remember 4 years ago. So, I kind of negative things. Many are worse off now than bear market lows. Well, bear market lows, they jumped up a bit. So I think he's thinking it's not going to jump up as much. Long sideways period to reset. I mean, how long is a long sideways period? Is that 3? Is that 2 years? It's a month? How long is maybe anywhere for a month or two to a year or two? So yeah, and I'm trying to think what else here. I mean, this looks good. I mean, yeah. So it seems like, 250s for, what is this, for others or total crypto? Yeah, this is others. So, yeah, I mean, kind of more bearish. Which Pentoshi was always more bullish, but now, they all change their minds. We all do, But I would say, it's still, from what I see, I think there's a lot of good possibilities. Oops, that was others dominance, which is I've never looked at this chart before. Kind of follows others to a certain extent, but okay, so a higher low from there from June. I mean, this looks generally like it would jump. Let's look at others. The 250 bill is the place that, that's where people are that's where Pentoshi's thinking we may get rejected. Yeah, I got it marked out right there. Yeah, I mean, that's a big point. If you could hold that and break above it. I mean, I guess he's thinking, it looks like what Pentoshi's thinking is you're going to do something along these lines, and that, it could be, it could be more boringness. I would hope you would gradually go up, and I think you might, 22 hour, I think there's some good things here. So, yeah. It is. Jesse, I did take profits. There's $1,000 I took off of this. I kept this in a tiny bit. Yeah, that's first take P. I'll show you guys on the Discord. Look, next take profit. And that was the short that was stopped out, but still remained profitable because of this win right here. And you could close, stop loss is sent to entry point as I do. It says that in the FAQ in the Discord as well. Are you serious? You just booked the flight to Buenos Aires? Buenos Aires. Starting to get a little chillier here. It's still in the 70s, but a little bit gloomy lately. For those who like the sun and all that, it's, Getting a little bit gloomy. Oh, face window down. We should show prices. Oh, hold on. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I gotta move this. You're right. You're right. Oops. We gotta go like that. Oh, okay. Hold on. I want to move. Let me adjust this a little bit. You're right. Okay. No, that's not. No. There we go. That may help. Yeah. We'll do it like that. Yeah, I'll make it a little bit. Yeah. So we could. I mean, yeah, maybe if I were to put this here, it would be a little bit better. I mean, it depends. Some people like it on the. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I kind of like it up here, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah. How's the day going? It's going well. Ate some good ground beef earlier from the young bull. Got some more of it left. Lower right. All right, we'll listen to Johnny M. We'll go with Johnny M. That's how I used to do it. I don't know. Some people like it on the... Yeah, because you could kind of see everything. Yeah, okay. Okay, we'll do it like this, I guess. So, yeah. ETH versus Bitcoin, like I mentioned, that looks pretty good. Yeah, everything looks decent. I mean, AVAX, if you could hold kind of... Well, rejecting from it right now, but if you could hold there... I guess this would be, for some of these, the first place where you would probably reject if you're going to, but I don't think you will. That 2-week looks good. Doge, yeah, I mean, Doge just looked good, yeah. I mean, I think altcoins in general look pretty good. The only thing going against us is monetary policy. That's what I would say. Yeah, higher lows. I mean, it generally looks like everything else. Trigger wave kind of forming on that weekly. So yeah, I mean, like we talked about last night, yeah, I could look at. I don't really have an opinion on some of these like really micro caps, but you know, they're not the easiest thing to do TA on. But I mean, how could I? It's hard to get like any type of. I mean, I'm just trying to eyeball this. I mean, yeah, right there looks pretty good. You know, that kind of area. Let's see, yeah, right there. Have a deeper wave there. Yeah, I think it could jump. I don't know much about this though, honestly, man. I think it could jump though. Virtual is another smaller cap that has some decent fundamentals, or at least had had some decent fundamentals, and it's probably up 100% from that low. 60%, close enough, but it potentially could keep going. Other one too, Trump. He tweeted or True Socialed about it, which is probably helping it. Yeah, that's coming up a little bit. So yeah, I mean. Thinking here. From a momentum wave clipping, if you look at the VWAP and VWAP is clipping up that, not always, yes, kind of, sort of. I know what you're asking, yeah. I mean, you got to look at other time frames, but yeah, I mean, you can try. It's not always going to work, but yes, you can absolutely try. Oh, Bitcoin weekly, yes. You can try to front run this. You would look. I mean, okay. So for a swing trade, you would look at this combined with kind of the money flow coming up in the daily or the 22-hour. And what you can do with this is you can try to. I mean, this has a lot of potential here. I mean, you could try to. And we're at, yeah, you're kind of long on the absolute top there, but well, not the absolute top, but the top of what we saw so far. And you could try to. I mean, I'm trying to think how you would want to. Yeah, because we moved up a lot. I mean, I would do a stop here, probably somewhere like that, definitely below this line. And then you could, I mean, it would take a while to swing trade. You could get a 2-to-1 like that. Or if you really wanted your 2-to-1, I mean, you could, I'm trying to think how you would want to do this. Right there. Something like that, yeah, that would probably be something like that could try to work. Yeah, you got a good shot there, and then I mean that would be your good long type of trade, and then because yeah, you could with the trade I'm in too. Like really, what I should do is like try double this long, and then where's my entry? My entry is 81, I believe. Double that. Well, yeah, that would be the same kind of. Oh no, is that the entry? No, it is the entry 81. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it depends, but yeah, something like that probably would work. You may have to wait a while, but we could recover quickly. ETH would be. I'm trying to think how you would want to approach ETH here. The 2-week is the trigger kind of. ETH's a little different since it came down so damn much. I think the thing here is if you're trying to go long, you would want to do this. Yeah, your first take profit would obviously be at that spiral line, and then yeah, you'd probably want something like that. I would say that's probably what you do. It would probably take you a minute, and then if you're trying to short, you'd try to short from like 2150. Yeah. I feel like some of these Matic, I mean, from this low, I mean, you're probably up like 10%, not even. ETH is starting to, do what we wanted to do a little bit, get that kind of, what's up AZTV, been a minute. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, right now, I mean, for swing trading, it doesn't really matter, but yeah, you would try to, hope we come down a little bit, but, we could easily come back to 91 before we come down at all. Oh, the other thing is, forgot, yeah, we're hitting this exactly, but you could just break right through. I'm not seeing anything too bad. I wouldn't go short with the 10-hour like that. I don't see any place that's really telling me to go short just yet. Maybe later today we'll see something, but as of right now, no. So yeah, everyone's getting bullish again on YouTube. Damn it. Learning TA as a beginner. So I have a course that I like that I think is pretty good. In addition, you could watch me, watch CryptoFace, watch Jason Casper, Nick Cipher, Market Cipher Gang. There's a few others. I don't know, Trader Geo. There's a lot of those people. Or take one of the courses like mine, and just really study it. Watch YouTube videos and all that. There's no exact right or wrong way to do it. We all have our own little different ways, Trying to think here. 91, 93 total possible. Yeah. If you guys want to make some of the trades that I just showed you guys for free, check out the links down below. Especially BloFin and BYDFI. BloFin, you can get a 10% cash back on all your fees, and you can get one of these potential like gifts. I think they just give you a version of what you could withdraw that money, and then you could buy one of these things. Let's see, futures bonus $20 for 1,000 trading volume, and then 1 mil trading volume is 120. Yeah, so you get one of these things, Apple Vision Pro. That kind of fell off a bit. It's not relevant anymore. Kind of a dud, but and then the 15% cash back on BYDFI as well for your first deposit, and then 10% off your fees for life. Do I make videos on how to read Market Cipher? That's in the course mainly. And there's probably some old videos that kind of are on the live streams that kind of go over it. But yeah, I mean, it's like Crypto Face has got some of the tutorial videos too. Am I still doing breakup prop? Yeah. 2% off my link down below. That's good too. I forgot to mention that. Pretty good. I mean, if you have a lot of capital, you might be better off just using your own capital. But for people without much capital, I think it's really good. I've never heard of any issues with people withdrawing, so very trusted, at least so far. And yeah, I'm trying to think here. So when we look at yeah, I mean, I don't see why you shouldn't be able to get to 2,500 here. I mean, everything's looking like it's gonna see a little bit more. Look at ApeCoin yet. I think that's trying to hold 50 cents. Yeah, just a garbage price. But yeah, I mean, you're breaking out. And I mean, it looks like continuation. So, I mean, all the people that are bullish may be right this time, for now. Get up to 72. And then... Yeah, right there, get to $1 maybe, I would hope. Let's see. Yields higher on the 10-year Bitcoin dollars, yeah. Which that would be bad for alts, yeah. DEX exchanges, I haven't used them yet. I've heard mixed things. Till retail stops leveraging. Yeah, I mean that could be decades till retail stops leveraging. I mean that could be anywhere from a day or to 20 years. So yeah. Just trying to think here. Yeah, yields are coming up. I don't know. I mean, maybe that's just maybe that won't continue. Maybe that won't be the most continuous thing. Yeah, Pentoshi's more cautious. I mean, people are more cautious, but I'm just going by technicals. They look decent. And then yeah, Trump is all talk. That's basically what they're saying. Tim Walz got liquidated. The idiot. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe he's right. Everybody put Tesla stock on your phone so you could just watch it go down. Yeah. That guy really was pretty damn wacky. Let's see. But yeah, I mean, I think with Tesla, let's take a look. Yeah, this was the area I was looking at. Yeah, I remember March. I was saying this was a good dip buying place, and I mean, you'd be even or slightly up if you bought there. The other thing too, put on our degenerate hats. Big jump off of that area, and I think this should continue forward, especially with the lion in office and pumping it up. I mean, how much would you get from where we are right now if you were trying to... Yeah, I mean, you probably double your money if you get anywhere close to those places. Be careful, there is decay though. But yeah, let's see. Moon phases. Yeah, I've looked at. Yeah, we look at them occasionally. I don't really feel like looking at them now, but yeah. Oh yeah, what's it called? Palantir. I was almost gonna say Peloton. Freaking Peloton. Yeah, I mean, it is kind of still overheated because it just came up so damn much. But yeah, I mean, we'll see trigger waves. I mean, it's kind of like looking at Nvidia. It's kind of hard to say. Speaking of Nvidia, right there, yeah, almost $3 trillion market cap, just insane. And a lot of this is obviously the AI speculation. Yeah, trying to come up there. Trigger wave right there. Maybe continue. Peloton. Sounds like Palantir or whatever. It's probably where they got their name from. No, I'm just kidding. Who knows? The other one, just looking at dead stocks, or competitor for Tesla, Lucid. Yeah. I don't know. Eventually you may see something if it doesn't go bankrupt. It's still a $7 billion market cap after all that. Robinhood. Down a bit, but you almost got up to those all. Yeah, now you're recovering, yeah. That was really, because I remember looking at, when people were looking at this back there. Yeah. Nice return. What was that? Oh, yeah, I forget what the hell this was, but, or was it this? Yeah, Unity saw. I'm curious. Yeah, I remember people were talking about this back there. Nothing at all. I forget what the hell that even is, though. So, yeah. Tau ready to run. Let's look at Tau. So, is that the... This, I think, could jump, yeah. If you could hold here, definitely. I don't know much about Tau, but yeah. And by the way, guys, if you're interested in trading, check out the links down below. 10% off your fees for life, only with my link, with BloFin and BitFi down below. Did a lot of work to get you that. Had to, yeah. And then if you want to go to Bitcoin Las Vegas, check it out. I will be there. 10% off my link down below. Let's see here. So yeah, try and jump there. That area. I do think, yeah, I would hope that ETH would start to outperform Sol. I mean, let's take a look at that. Yeah, I mean, Sol generally outperforms it, but I would think I would hope ETH does better, Interesting chart, yeah. I mean, Sol's really a lot of people did not see that coming back from those 2022 lows, like it did. But the thing too is if you look at what's up, Bird and Stone. Appreciate you guys. I mean, we barely, if you factor in inflation, we didn't really even make a new all-time high. I mean, the majority of people probably bought at like 250 at least. I'm kidding, but you get what I mean. And you're well below that right now, so it's not. I mean, I guess if you got in at 80 or something, I mean, did anyone buy at places down here? I mean, I feel like most people didn't buy until back up to, probably 120 or something. I'm half kidding, but if you know how it is a lot of times, unfortunately. But it does look decent here. I mean, about around 30. Okay, that's pretty good. So if you put like a grand in, you'd have, 4 or 5 grand. Pretty good. I mean, if you put 10 grand in, I mean, if you put 100 grand in, you'd have 4 or 500 or whatever. You know. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are saying, including myself. I mean, Ethereum does still seem relatively undervalued. I mean, just curious, like the ETF performance. I mean, obviously way down, but if you can break above that kind of start area there, that low area, then you're looking for something better. Mm. I feel like I have like more of a younger audience, which I kind of like. But yeah, nah. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys smashing the like button and all that good stuff. Look at Doge. Nasdaq had a nice little jump here. Have a bit of a jump, yeah. Favorite indicator besides Market Cipher? Volume profiles, fib levels, and traditional TA. Moon cycles. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. Jupiter. Yeah, that was one of those. That area I trying to jump up. Curious about. I know this had a decent helium. Not as relevant as not as talked about as it once was. This is going to be interesting to see what happens here. Either you can keep going for a recovery or you reject. I would be in the more optimistic boat based on what I see in a lot of the things here. So yeah. New moon on Friday. Okay. Helium Mobile, the mobile token. That, highly risky, but looking a little bit better. I think in general, a lot of these markets are looking a little bit stronger. If we don't really recover here, I could see some sideways action for a bit, but I think ETH now should get get up to 2150 relatively soon, I would hope here. So yeah. And then, I was looking at the NFTs haven't really done too much. They've been coming out a tiny bit. Ordi was a weekly. And you're starting to see that weekly green on a lot of things here, which is good. So yeah. We're doing Nova Labs and Helium proposals that pay Helium Mobile's no longer supported by the... Oh. Wait, I don't even... You mean Helium Mobile, the actual service of it? That's what gives you T-Mobile? Or is it the coin? They just gave up on the token? World Mobile token. Yeah, bubble pop pattern. Maybe it does something. I have no idea. Oh, just the token. Oh, so they completely... Did they still give you the token as a bonus if you... Did they stop doing that if you use the service to get the token or pay in the token? I wonder. Helium is the main token. Oh, so they're just going by the... Okay, interesting. Yeah, so I guess there's probably some scam money grab the other one and they just gave up on it, so... Yeah. Oh well. Tis life. I think here. They don't really have much international, the Helium or whatever. You got to be in the US, I think, for it to work, right? Unless they changed that recently. I had the $5 a month one when I was in Miami, which is like, you know, almost too good to be true. But then again, it's $20 a month everywhere else. Let me try to go on that app, the Helium mobile app. They changed it. Okay. Okay, so it looks like I still have the unlimited plan. Oh, I have unclaimed rewards here. 12 grand mobile, but I wasn't using the thing, so I don't think it's going to give me those anymore. But no, I'm still getting. But now it's loading. Yeah, that app was always... Mobile app now hands out H&T. I believe it. Okay. Let me view my wallet here. Let's see how much I have. I have about $62 worth of mobile that I got. Yeah, okay, migrated. Okay, so they gave up with that, yeah. So the thing with that is, yeah, your mobile token's probably going to zilch. They probably got some backlash over that too, because it probably feels scammy. Oh, international, hold on a second here. How much is their international roaming? It's only 1 gig a month. That's a problem, yeah. Yeah, only 1 gig a month. What are you gonna? That's not enough. Yeah, they got to get something better there. Although I could probably use the damn mobile token to purchase it when what I have runs out. Yeah. 1/10 of a Helium. Yeah, it's so low. We'll see what happens with that. I still would be optimistic. Excuse me. Yeah. Dixie's starting to come down a little bit. Yeah, so we'll see what happens here. We're about $50 away from 2158, 1 point I've been looking at for ETH, and if you could hold that and break through, then 2500. So yeah, I mean, that would be a nice recovery upward a bit if you can get anywhere close to those. So yeah. AT&T, T-Mobile, Verizon. Trying to think here. Yeah, Bitcoin dominance coming up, so we'll see how it does for alts. I don't know. Still would be a bit optimistic on alts. I still would be. I'll say that. Every bit of data that carriers pass position to. Yeah, I mean, look, I still think it's a good idea. I just think it'll do well in the long term, but maybe not. We'll see what happens. How about MicroStrategy? Funny how, I mean, whoa. So let's see. So if we can get, and my max for this was probably around 850. Which is still a reasonably large amount from there. If we can get, I mean, that's the case for, I mean, that's kind of the case up to that point. Now, if we can get there, June, I would think would be way too optimistic. You're looking at, I mean, but maybe by end of year, you can get to that point, maybe. Somewhere between probably 5 to 850. So, And then what would happen after that? I mean, let's just see this bear market drop for MicroStrategy. And your peak was, freaking February of... So it was a 90% drop. Now, I would assume it would be considerably less this time. Probably 75, I would guess. I would think that high would be something significant. That bull market peak high kind of. You could go down lower. If you do, I would think you would go down to 85. That would be, I'm just curious if you were to, from there, that would be an 84% correction. I mean, if you're thinking 90% again, then you're looking at, from that high, maybe this high to back here, 83. I don't know, it's impossible to really say, but, Cookie. Yeah. Always the one with the funny names like that. They always go to shit. You know what I mean? They just always... Cookie Dad. Is it this? Yeah, it's probably brand new. Yeah, maybe it'll come up. Impossible to say. I mean, there's just not enough data on this. What was that? ARB? Interesting one, yeah. That really got killed. 68. Come back up to these potential places. It seems kind of dead to me, but I think it can return. Had a lot of hype behind that one, but there's so much stuff that's had a lot of hype behind it and just never really does anything. That's the unfortunate reality. So let's see. Trying to make kind of a higher low type thing there. Trigger. CRO, I think I'll eventually come back. Well, define come back, but I mean, hopefully. I mean, that got destroyed from that 23 cent. I mean, that went crazy up then crazy down. Now you're just hoping we can get back there. 27 cents or whatever, yeah. Anyway, guys, let's see. Let's see what side. Did I even look at like some of the headlines? That's an interesting article. Let's see. I'm not gonna read all this, but yeah. See there. Singapore inflation coming down. Speaking of inflation, well, this probably has done nothing. Yeah, housing. A little choppy there, and yeah, we haven't done anything in a week or two. Just curious about. Sometimes you could kind of get a gauge for what'll happen with. Yeah, not really a gauge now, but well, last time in the red, yeah, that was choppy for a while, and then it's that pattern. So yeah, maybe jump up a little bit more, but on MicroStrategy, yeah. I want to look at, the one, yeah, ETH MicroStrategy has been, obviously this is kind of a version of ETH versus Bitcoin, still above that low from, where was it, November. That's the big place that we're kind of testing right now. I would think ETH should do well against this, soon. Because the MicroStrategy is, I don't know, I forget what I don't know, but it's not going to probably do a 10x against MicroStrategy unless that gets killed, but yeah. I would hope it would go. I would hope this would go up a little bit. So yeah. Oil's come up, not really. Yeah, it's probably still going to go down. What's the other one here? USO. That was when gas prices, this peak right here in 2020. I remember this. I was in maybe a few weeks after this. I think it was the end of June of 22. Or was it end of May of 20? I forget exactly. But it was sometime when this was really high. And I was driving around like near Yosemite and like California, and I was paying like $7-8 to fill a gallon to fill up my rental. What did I rent? A Cherokee? I rented a Jeep Cherokee, just a Cherokee. I think that thing was a piece of junk. But yeah. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's see. I'm gonna sell half. Okay. Reallocate Roth. New positions every call around 100. Not bad. Okay, nice. Embrace financial nihilism. Got meme quantity. Well, I mean, statistically, you'll probably lose everything, but wait, it's a meme coin that you put everything into? Yeah, statistically, you'll lose every penny you have, but maybe not. It's. I mean, most of the time those go to zero, but you know, that's yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. I wish you luck, but statistically, you'll lose money. Well, you'll see what happens. Hope it goes well. I mean, maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe you become maybe you become a billionaire from it. But statistically, nothing will happen. Joe Coin. I've heard of it. I have heard of Joe Coin. I think I probably heard of it from you. Well, I mean, this is not. You had a January massacre. Yeah, I made a higher low. I don't know. I have no idea what this will do. I couldn't tell you. It's down 90%. Maybe it goes back. Who knows? Yeah, I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but statistically, you lose every penny that you put into that, I would think. Or at least 99% of the pennies you put into that. Mog. I forgot about Mog. Yeah, the cat ones didn't catch on like the. Yeah. They listed on the just straight down. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, it's a different Joe coin you're talking about? Hold on a second. So it's even it's even smaller of a market cap than you're talking about this one. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I mean, that's the same. I mean, it's just not like, I mean, it keeps making higher lows, but I mean, no one knows about this. I mean, it doesn't mean it's going to keep doing the same thing, but maybe it will. I mean, I have no idea. I can't help you with this. I really don't know. I mean, we would hope it, would eventually go up to those highs, but yeah, there's potential for a lot here. There's also potential to go to completely zero. I mean, there's a lot of coins like that. People have showed me that. There's one somebody was telling me about. Yeah, it doesn't even exist anymore. Laundry. Yeah, it's completely. I mean, it's like trying to find Ben token, just completely off the face of the earth. But yeah, I hope it goes well for you. So yeah. Well, think about it this way. If you lose all the money you put into it, somebody made that money. Somebody's gonna. I don't know. Is it completely as yeah? If somebody rugs you, I mean, somebody made money. Yeah. I mean, there's so many coins I get told about every week that, people claim is going to be the next 30, 50, 100x, How many of those actually do that 30, 50, 100x? I would say out of 100 that people tell me about, maybe one, not even. Maybe two, 1 to 2, not even. It's hard to say. Out of 1,000 coins or 500 coins, people, tell me that's going to be a 50 or 100x. I would say out of 500, maybe 2 or 3, 4 or 5. It's probably 1 out of 1,000. I would say. But I could be, maybe something I don't. I know nothing about Joe Coin. It's a meme. That's all I know. Coming up on the chart, it doesn't look terrible. I mean, if you're looking at higher lows, it doesn't mean much, but maybe that keeps going. I mean. So yeah. No, I'm not gonna. It's not something funny. I mean, it's not something funny necessarily. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I think I'm gonna probably wrap this up this stream. There's not much else to really talk about. I'm probably gonna hit the gym. I think it's, yeah, they got limited hours because it's some holiday in Argentina. But yeah. Um, hmm. Jim for a W. So yeah. Anyway, guys, if you guys are interested, really good promos on, as always. Well, not always, but a lot on BidFi, 15% cashback bonus, and 10% off your fees for life. Got BidFi, got this trade open, $1,000 took for profits. Hopefully, we come up more. BloFin, really, really good as well. No KYC, no VPN. You can get the $9,400 withdrawable to buy a Rolex if you trade over 100 mil volume, 10% off your fees for life. So yeah, south of Mexico. You moved in the south part of Mexico, you're saying, Shepard? I liked Puerto Escondido. It's really good. I mean, it depends what you want. Beaches are good. So yeah. Um, yeah. But anyway, yeah, hit the like button, guys. If you want to go to the Bitcoin conference too, link is in description below. 10% off if you sign up my link. Las Vegas. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I like Vegas. And yeah, Udinape. Oh, no, not me. I don't know. It's not a. What is this at right now? Did it come up anymore? I don't think so. I think it's still at freaking, yeah, nothing. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys real soon. Have